Well, I moved the pump, moved it way down there. Apparently it does push better than it does pull water. I gotta extend the hose a little bit. Thinking about drilling a hole in the side of it and just letting it force its way in there. Definitely more water flowing down it now. Current's moving way faster. Worked on the waterfall just a little bit. Got that little one over there. Added some plants. I think that looks way better. And I got like a little creek over here. That moss is really taking off. Added a log. We had a storm, big rainstorm the other day. That's why it's kind of cloudy. It was worse than this yesterday. Usually it takes about 2 days and it's usually clear. There's the little ones. I got a massive 75 gallon tank. Not that one, but there's an area over here. I mean, it's really long and skinny, but it'll actually fit from here to there. I'm thinking about letting it stretch across here like I done that one. And I'm gonna get rid of that one. It's just, I seen it on YouTube and tried it out. But I got a massive tank downstairs that I'm not even using. And I'm thinking about stretching it across here, building a wooden box to go on top. That way there's no pressure on the glass. That way it's stable all the way across. And then put plants on top of it. And then the big fish can come up and swim. Let me know what y'all think about that. I think that'd be a really good idea. Been working on the edges right here. I know it looks like crap right now, but I ran out of time last year. It got really cold and I had already put the fish in here and the kids were impatient and wanted to swim. So I filled it and I had all that decorated and stuff before I filled it and most of this. But now I'm trying to finish all this. I moved all that. Pumps over there. I got to build like a small pump house, which actually I think I'm moving the shed. I got to fix that. The wind got really ruined during a bad snowstorm. It was almost halfway up the fence when I looked out the kitchen window right there, and it was lifting itself up and it almost toppled over. So I ran out here real fast, threw tires on top of it, done whatever I could, but it still ruined it. It was a nice shed, but I'm thinking about moving it over here beside all this. There's a perfect spot over there, and I'm thinking about putting the pump and everything in there, and it'll be like a pump house, garden house, stuff like that, and I can keep my tools in. But it'll keep, I mean, the dog likes to use the bathroom along that side of the fence and stuff, so he'll be able to go behind the shed and do whatever he wants. And I'll leave like piles of leaves. He likes to poop in leaves like a litter box, which is funny. But yeah, he's still after them frogs. He will stay out here for hours and do that. He sure will. But my plants are starting to pop up. They're a little bit, I don't know, they got sediment and stuff on it. With this huge willow. Next year I'm getting a net. This huge willow was dumping a lot of these things off. Luckily there's not a whole lot of them in the bottom. The way I got it set up over there, there's water moving in there, and with the water flowing from up here, they usually never make it right here. A lot of times they'll pile up right here and I'll get a rake and just rake them out. But what doesn't get caught up in this little whirlpool that's right here, they all go down here, and this actually forces it around and over here, and it goes straight into the hole. There's a lot of it about to go over there now. You can see some of it moving that way now. But yeah, it caught most of it. Parker, no. Digging on the rocks, trying to pull them up. He's gonna stop that mess. Yeah, I might have to put a fence around it. My wife is already talking about putting a fence all the way around. It keeps going blurry, but you can kind of see where the fence is right there. Yard's a mess, but there's a fence right there, and now I'm gonna go across and then kind of separate the whole pond area. That way, if there's, I mean, just insurance reasons, if there's kids or something over here, I can lock the gate. They can play over here where the play area is, and something happen, I won't be liable because I have gates and I'll have signs. So that's one way to keep yourself safe. And I'm thinking about putting a couple of signs, swim at your own risk and stuff like that too. But other than that, Parker, get out of there. You've already messed it up right there where I've had to fix it. Pulling the rocks back. Gotta fix all that. After a frog. Go on. Bad boy. Yeah, you better lay down. Yeah, there's the... There they are. They sure are getting big. Itty bitty old things. Last fall. They're all swimming in the school. Sooner or later they'll all be colors. Can't wait. Well, that's a little update got going on. I don't think that lily that I planted last year is ever going to grow in there. Might have to take that out, and I'm going to give it a little bit. It may have just went dormant because I did plant it late last year, but I'm going to wait. But other than that, waterfall's looking good. I got the canopy up. That's my wife's favorite part, and I had to move that pump. I have to do this a whole lot better. I'm going to get actual plumbing and all that stuff and make it look nice. And actually, I got that old pipe right here. I had it. If you watch some of the older videos, I think I got them on TikTok, stuff like that. Same thing, improvised by design, and Facebook. But that actually had water coming out of it, falling into here like an old country spring, like from a mountain. And then it flowed through here and then fell into there. And with the water flow, both of them met in the middle and kind of forced the water around. But after time, I found out it just whirlpools right here and then catches itself through anyway. And the fish kind of like this calm area too. But yeah, I'm ripping all this up right now. You can see I'm salvaging a lot of those stone, washing them off, stuff like that. That was my homemade filter, which I have TikTok videos on that too. It's basically just a bunch of charcoal, sand and stuff like that with pipes with holes all on the inside where it comes up to the bottom, and it actually done a really good job. But considering the fact it's sort of like an Aqua block system back there, but it's a bunch of crates underneath all that, and the water flows up underneath that, and I got a bunch of stone around a lot of the base of it, but I'm gonna finish filling it up with stone. That way when the water flows in, a lot of debris will kind of catch up there. But I've also thought about putting a creek back there, but I ain't gonna do all that. I'll figure it out. If I have to readjust like the whole filtration system, I have plenty of area over there to do it. But yeah, I've seen a couple of them. I'm waiting for the water to clear up in that, and then I'm gonna do a video. It's almost clear. You can almost see the fry swimming on the other side of it now, like their shadow. But I have seen a couple of them go in there. The garden is it's still kind of moist, still kind of wet. I'm gonna wait. I've already turned it twice, and I usually save all my leaves from the tree out front, and I spread them across here and let the snow pack it and all that stuff, and then turn it in the spring like I've done twice. I gotta clean up that area back there. It'll get there sooner or later, one day at a time. And I'm definitely more happy with this, the way this is coming out. I added some barley. I went to Pond and Rock shop here in Cicero, and I grabbed some. If you wonder what I put in here, I put this in here, barley extract. That's one reason why it kind of got a little a little foggy too, because I noticed like a lot of the leaves that were on the bottom, like this, they're floating now. See how it's floating almost? That's what that barley does. It'll bring it up to the surface. A lot of the algae too. Alright, well, that's it for now. Stay tuned for next time. Peace out.